Good afternoon, Dundee Pride. Hello. My name's Jessica Rowbottom. I'm the single sole member of the Bleeding Obvious. And I write songs about being queer. Hello, Mum. Hello, Dad. You know that girl you thought you had? The girl's a boy, but don't feel bad. His happiness should make you glad. I was born this way. Born what way? Am I bi or straight or gay? Pendulums swing both ways. Where will I end up today? 'Cause life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. So many labels, so many terms. The more you look, the deeper it turns. LGBTQIA, situational fluidity. I'm a demisexual, pan-romantic, polyamorous, androgyne. Sitting in the middle of the gradient line, I'm an LGBT Frankenstein. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. So come on, let's see. What might there be to label someone like me? Well, there's lesbian and gay and bisexual and queer, pangender, transgender, demigender, androgyne, transsexual, two-spirited, andro, neutral, illicit gender, xenogender, aporigender, quad, bigender, alliogender, agender, intersex. Or maybe I'm just questioning genderqueer. Where does that fit on the Kinsey scale? Or the Klein sexual orientation grid? Maybe I'm just straight after all. I don't think so. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. And is it even a choice any of us can make anyway? Good afternoon, Dundee Pride. Hello. My name's Jessica Rowbottom. I am the single sole member of the band called The Bleeding Obvious, in the same way that one drink makes a round, one aeroplane makes an airline. And I sing songs about being queer. And I toured this show a couple of years ago called Rainbow Heart that was all about what happens when you come out with friends and family and everything like that. And as part of that, I talked to quite a lot of people about their coming out experiences. Incidentally, all gigs should be driven by tea. So, I did the show. And one of the things that came up again and again was when you said, oh, I'm gay, or I'm lesbian, or I'm transgender, I think I might be. Somebody would say, oh, it's okay by me, wouldn't they? It's all right by me, as though they're giving you permission. Permission, gosh, isn't that lovely from the cis heteronormative society? But to which I tended to say, your permission is not required. Acknowledgement would be nice. Recognition is essential for me to live my life. Your agreement is not needed. Understanding would be good. Comprehension's not a given to recognise my womanhood. My biology's not your business. but still you scrutinize, decide whether I'm pink or blue based on what's between my thighs. Your reasoning is flawed, 'cause it's not so black and white. My gender, my identity, they're my basic human rights. But the sermons of hate come thick and fast, a second wave debate pulled from the past. Gender critical, political class, I find your misogynist arguments crass. So next time that you lie down in front of the parade, or post offensive stickers and shout offensive names, when I next need the bathroom, and let's face it, we all do, I'd like to not get attacked again, 'cause I need to go to the loo. And let's face it, we all need to go to the loo. Thank you. It's true though, we do, don't we? We've got this great leveller where we all really actually just need to go to the loo at some point. There are those that would seek to divide us and tell us that we are not allowed to go to the loo in certain places. But, well, we'll be out of it hopefully soon, won't we? Anyway, yes, hi, welcome to my studio. This is my studio in Wakefield, affectionately known as the Fishbowl. And it's lovely to have you here. One of the nice things that we've got in here is that I can actually pull in an instrument out. Let's use this one. So, here we have an instrument. And this is Sven. This is Sven, and Sven is a melodica. Sven has his own fan club, believe it or not. I mean, I don't know if you can see there. Look, Sven Hook. Sven has his own fan club, and I was not responsible for this, but you can find the Sven fan club somewhere on Facebook. I did not set this up. And I did this next song at a Pride a couple of years ago and introduced Sven, and the entire crowd just spontaneously just went, "Hello, Sven!" And so, you know, you tend to find the long-standing Bleeding Obvious fans by whether they greet Sven. Anyway, this is a song about being a top lesbian. It's called One Girl Girl. Sitting in a bar near Soho Square, boy meets girl, confident air, buys a drink and that's where it ends. Gotta get going, no time for boyfriends. I know where I'd rather be, lying together, you and me. 'Cause there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Yes, there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Strolling down the street, everyone I meet, boy meets girl, that's kinda sweet. Me, I ain't got time for no guys, relations like that don't give me butterflies. I know where I'd rather be, lying together, you and me. 'Cause there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Yes, there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Let's give Sven some loving, right? what I mean, but I don't dig that kind of scene. When there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one-girl girl. Yeah, there's plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one-girl girl. A one-girl girl. Who's your one-girl girl? Come on, sing it! Plenty of guys around the world, and you know me, I'm a one-girl girl. Around the world, and you know me, who's your one-girl girl? Thank you. So, we get to the final song, right? And this is a song that I've performed as my final song. And it's a song for the disenfranchised, for the people that don't quite get there every day. There's a lot of us about right now. And it's a song called One Foot in Front of the Other. I've yet to meet a person who hadn't been beat by something someone did or said. There will be happy times ahead, sometimes it don't work out. You want to scream and shout, were it easy to be you, then life would be so untrue. Take each day at a time, soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb, one foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time, soon the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime, one foot in front of the other. I've yet to learn of someone who didn't U-turn collateral along the road in a big depressive episode. When it don't check out, stop, work it out, perhaps out of the blue. They'll see a different side of you, and take each day at a time, soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb, one foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time, you know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime, one foot in front of the other. And so here we are, at the end. Thank you very much, Dundee Pride. You've been a lovely audience. At least I hope you have. Out there in internet land. You can follow me on Twitter as Bleeding Obs. You can follow me on Facebook as The Bleeding Obvious. Follow me on Spotify and Instagram. You can follow me on Apple and all the other interesting music things. You can even follow me home and I'll make you a cup of tea and let you sit in it from garden a bit. Take each day at a time, soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb, one foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time, you know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime, one foot in front of the other. And take each day at a time. Take each day at a time. And life is never quite as straight as it seems. Thank you very much, Dundee Pride, for having me. My name's Jessica Rowbottom, the single soul member of the Bleeding Obvious. Please don't go look my music up. Perhaps turn up to a show when we're all out of this terrible times we find ourselves in. And happy Pride!